Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and all other placements, all signs, welcome on in. Welcome or welcome back to Sacred Light Tarot. This is Anna. These are general readings. If you would like a more personal, individual reading, okay, I do have those listed in the description box below and in the links as well. You just go to my website and it will take you to the place where you can either schedule a live Zoom conference with me or a pre-recorded personal reading that will be uploaded here on YouTube. So guys, we are going to, happy Sunday, I guess. Happy Sunday for you guys. We're going to take a look at a self-reflection spread, because I kind of feel like that is a little warranted, possibly time for one of those. So we're going to take a look at what potential mistakes we may not be aware of that we have been making, and so on and so forth. So let's go ahead and jump into your reading with a brief loud noise as I cleanse the space in 3, 2, 1. Okay, guys. Spirit, Source, Most High, Divine, Adonai, Elohim, show me, please, the clarity that my Virgos, the collective, whomever is watching, the clarity and the answers that they seek. Okay, what mistake have we been making, Spirit? What mistake have we been making? What mistake is it that we need to be aware of, okay? That possibly may have gone unnoticed. Something that we need to be aware of, okay? That may be hindering our progress, stopping us, whatever needs to come through, please, Spirit. Thank you. Okay. Wow, we have the Knight of Pentacles. For some of you, there has been a bit of slowing down here, okay? A bit of, not inaction, I would say. It's more of just a pensive, I want to make sure that I get things right. Underneath the deck, it's very interesting because we do have the 8 of Wands, we have the 7 of Wands, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. It almost is giving the impression that, yeah, you're moving slowly here because you're anticipating things to really speed up. The 7 of Wands is about fighting for or standing up for something. It's also about setting your boundaries. The Wheel of Fortune indicates change. You may be waiting for something to change before you move very quickly. The 8 of Wands is fast, forward movement or communication after a period of pause. But here you are showing me that you're kind of waiting on something. Okay, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, and Scorpio here showing up in the fixed signs. Let's go ahead and take a look at the, let's see here, how to fix it or stop it. How do we fix this or stop it? What is it that we need to do, Spirit, moving forward? What is it that we need to do here moving forward? What is it that we need to do here moving forward, please, Spirit? What is it that we need to do here moving forward, or to know? The 2 of Wands, that there is a choice that needs to be made. Ooh, very, very interesting. Not pictured here is the World, okay? Very significant here. The World is indicative of the closing out of a cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. Is that helping with the cards here? Okay, I want to be, actually it's better whenever it's a little bit lower, isn't it? Okay, we'll do that. I like that. Okay, the 2 of Wands. Yeah, you definitely do need to make a decision here. There's a sense of stagnation here with the 4 of Swords, okay? Possibly spending some time in healing mode, the 4 of Swords underneath the deck. We also have the Queen of Swords gaining clarity. Yeah, you don't want to rush into anything, death. Yeah, it does feel like something needs to end here for something new to begin. Alright, Scorpionic energy showing up in the death. That's what we're waiting on here. That's why we're moving a little slow. We're kind of taking our time. Even though we are moving forward, we're not doing so at a breakneck speed. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest, most methodical knight in the deck, but the offers he brings are very well thought out and they are stable. Okay, let's see here. What you've been doing, what have we been doing well? What is it that we need to continue doing here, please, Spirit? What is it that we need to continue doing here on our path? Finding our way. What is it that we need to continue doing? What is it that we need to continue? Ooh, having a positive outlook. I really do want to keep this first one that came out. Is staying. Having a positive outlook, okay? The Sun. You could be dealing with a Leo, have Leo in your chart. Does not have to be, but the Sun coming out. The happiest card in the deck. This card reminds us to always kind of focus on the positive rather than the negative, which can sometimes be very difficult to do. There's also a sense of needing to focus on your stability here and what is in, wow, some serious cards underneath, or that came out in addition to the Sun. I'm not going to leave them out, but the Hierophant, a major card here. It seems that you're trying to define what it is that makes you happy, in line with your morals, your ethics, your beliefs, and your standards, and also maintains a solid foundation here with the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands can be, for some of you, this could be considering a move. It could be considering taking things to a higher level of commitment. I really kind of could see that here. All right. We'll know more once we clarify. But it's very interesting that these two are coming out at the bottom of the deck. This almost signifies marriage or a higher level of commitment here with the Four of Wands and the Hierophant together and the Sun. Okay, if you are in a relationship, your relationship is solid. Okay, Spirit is saying. You two are on the same page. You complement each other well. If you're in a relationship in general, keep doing what you're doing. The Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Again, there's that Eight of Swords. Wow, the Eight of Wands and now the Two of Swords. Very interesting. So, yeah, there's a decision that needs to be made here that you've kind of been putting off here. All right. This almost feels like, okay, this could be a family member. This could be work. I don't feel as if this is a romantic relationship that you're disconnecting from. That is not the way that the energy is coming through to me. I could be wrong. You know, the devil is in the details, as they say. With the clarifiers, the story can change. What we need to focus on, where do we need to place our focus, Spirit, for our best and highest good? Where do we need to place our focus? And then I will grab an oracle card as well. Where do we need to place our focus, please, Spirit? Where do we need to place our focus for our best and highest good? Gaining clarity, the Hanged Man. I like it. Okay, Piscean energy here coming out. Interesting. So, yeah, there's clarity here about, yeah, a connection. This does not have to, the Two of Cups is a soul connection. You can have one of those with a best friend. I do, and she lives in Oregon, okay? The Two of Cups can be a sibling. It can be a parent. It can be someone with whom you have a deep bond or connection with. Can it be a lover? Yes, it can. But it can also be a family member. There's some sort of judgment here that needs to be made, a final decision. The King of Swords, yeah, something needs to go, okay? You may have a toxic family member. You may have someone in your friend circle that you thought was a friend, only to find out that they were not a friend. The Two of Cups can be any kind of, this could be a business partnership even, okay? We did see something earlier in the week. The King of Pentacles coming out right underneath of that. So your focus is on stability here. This does kind of almost feel like it's pertaining to work or something that you are actively working on or engaging in. So Judgment, Scorpionic energy here, okay? The Death underneath the deck as well, Scorpionic energy. Something definitely needs to end. I don't feel like it's a relationship. I could be wrong. We'll see what the clarifiers have to say. Spirit, which oracle would you like me to pull from? Taking a look around the room. Okay, all right. The Elemental Empath. Advice, please, Spirit. Thank you. We have pause. Interesting, because that is an YouTube. Her tatas are covered, okay, in glitter. You can't see anything, but yes, pause. So if you know the symbolism behind the card, I'm not going to explain all of it, but there's quite a bit of symbolism in the card. So do with that what you will. Pause. Okay, respond versus react. Observe your thoughts and mindfulness. Okay, the Hanged Man is about pausing and gaining perspective here. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, what mistake you've been making? It kind of feels like you've been moving a little bit slow here towards something. It's time to pick up the pace. I see you wanting to pick up the pace underneath the deck with that Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is very fast movement. All right. The the Knight of Pentacles, please, Spirit. The Knight of Pentacles. Waiting. It's like you're waiting on things to be perfect, waiting for things to align. We did see the Wheel of Fortune underneath the deck, indicating that timing could be at play. There's also something about seeking attention. The Three of Pentacles, okay? Building a solid foundation. It's like you don't want to move forward until you've laid this solid foundation, because you want to ultimately ensure success. Okay? Your manifestation come to fruition. You're willing to wait here. I do see that. Whatever this is to you, all right? Spirit is kind of saying, you know what? Sometimes you're not 100% ready, but it's time to make that leap of faith anyway. Yeah, distancing yourself at the bottom of the deck and the energies that you may not be aware of and taking a leap of faith. What did I just say? The Fool. The Eight of Cups is about walking away from something that is no longer emotionally fulfilling toward the Ten of Cups, which is ultimate emotional fulfillment. Now, what that means to you is individual. I cannot tell you what that is. Okay, for some people it is marriage. For some people it is being on their own in the middle of the woods, but having enough supplies to last them through the winter. All right, you know, it varies. The Fool, Aries and Aquarius energy here. The King of Pentacles, definitely stability. Definitely stability. Okay, how to stop or fix it. Making a decision. I feel like you're at this pivotal point here with the Two of Wands where something needs to close out. It may be that you need to leave one work situation for another, and you've yet to find exactly what it is that you want to do. You're laying the groundwork, I see here, and you're moving slowly, possibly a little too slowly. The Spirit's kind of saying, go ahead and put those resumes out there. Go ahead and take that leap of faith. If this is a relationship, you may be kind of saying, you know, I know that I need to walk away from this, but the timing is just not right. You know what? Sometimes the timing will never be right. You just have to do it. Okay? And Spirit is showing you that right now. I love this deck so much, but every time this Ace of Wands comes out, ooh, damn. Yeah, I can see why you're waiting. You desire a passionate new beginning here. But we have the Tower. You know that whenever you make this decision, could mean a loss in finances too. Okay? Something drastic is going to change. More information on this Tower, please, Spirit. I'm actually going to grab a separate deck just really quickly. More information on this Tower, please, Spirit. More information on this Tower, please, Spirit. More information on this Tower. Ooh, the Two of Swords in the reverse. You don't want to make this decision. You don't want to listen to your intuition. Yeah, this is like going against your intuition. The Queen of Pentacles in favor of staying in something, possibly. If this is a relationship, you could be staying in a relationship simply for the security of it, because we do have the Five of Pentacles out here. You know what you risk by making this decision. That's why you don't want to make it. That's why the Two of Swords is in the reverse. The Nine of Cups underneath the deck on this one. The Page of Cups. Justice. Yeah, it could be that you have to take this to a legal place, and you're like, I really want to deal with that. Underneath this deck, we do have the Two of Wands. Okay? You do know that you need to make this decision. You do know that you need to close out the cycle. For some of you, it is a person, okay? That Eight of Cups, walking away from something that is no longer fulfilling you and closing out a cycle to pick a different path. Okay, the Queen of Wands, yeah, this is about getting your groove back. This is about confidence and self-assurance that you need to take this leap of faith toward stability. It will lead to stability. I think there's going to be a Tower moment, and potentially you know that you're going to have to kind of start from scratch here. I don't necessarily mean that in a bad way. It's about having to rebuild something here. Okay, we already see that you're working on that with the Three of Pentacles, rebuilding a solid foundation for success here. You may have to go through a bit of a difficult time here financially, okay, or feeling left out in the cold, being alone. If this is a relationship, yeah, you're going to have to spend some time alone. The full Aries and Aquarius energy, but you really do want to take this leap of faith, okay? What you've been doing well is focusing on the positive, okay? And this to me, really, okay, what I'm picking up the energy from the cards is that you have been feeling this inside of yourself, knowing that things are about to change. Even if they're difficult, even if they come crashing down, you're willing to let this tower burn if it does bring in a renewed sense of happiness and a stable foundation, ultimately leading toward that 10 of Pentacles or 10 of Cups. You know that it's out there. You just have to psych yourself up to make that actual leap. And you're going a little bit slow here, which is kind of holding up the process. And again, conflicting advice here, because your advice is actually the Hanged Man, to see things from a different perspective, to gain enlightenment. This is kind of a card of pause. So, Spirit, the Sun, please, the Sun, and what you're doing well on. Ooh, damn, I like that. Yeah. Okay, so you're having honest conversations. You're being honest with yourself. You are having clarity and realizing something here in the near future. I kind of feel like they just gave that to me. Okay, in the near future. Add in the near future. The Emperor, damn, you are going to be bossing up here. Okay, for real. Aries and Capricorn energy here coming out. Possibly beginning your own company. That could be what this is about. Wanting to get your LLC, wanting to get your DBA, whatever it is that you need. Maybe you're wanting to incorporate, and it's taking a lot of time and effort and energy here. You know that once you're able to move forward, you're going to feel nothing irritates an earth sign like knowing exactly what you want to achieve and how to achieve it, but being held up by red tape. I will tell you, believe me, I understand. I get it. It kind of feels like as soon as you are able to execute, it's going to bring in a lot of happiness. It's also going to bring forth a lot of forward movement, communication, and you're very protective over this, all right? There is clarity that you're, well, hello, I did not expect that. There is clarity here that you have achieved or received here. The Ace of Swords, clarity, epiphany in a situation, possibly an honest conversation here coming in that may allow you. They're giving me in the near future. Okay, for some of you, this is something that you're hoping will happen, and it is coming. So don't lose faith, don't lose hope. Underneath the deck, the King of Swords, yeah. There's needing to make, this really does feel like business, and it really feels like for those of you who may be starting your own company, there is I don't want to say a shrewdness to this energy, but there's certainly a process that needs to be followed. Very head over heart, very logical. The Sun, again. The Sun almost, it's giving me no stone left unturned is how they're giving it to me. No stone left unturned. You want to have ultimate clarity. The Sun brings clarity, okay? It feels like you're leaving a job with a company to begin your own. With the Emperor. The Emperor is an entrepreneur, can be very high up within his company. This could be you ascending, okay? Okay, leaving one position within a company for a higher level of position, potentially, right? Oops, sorry guys. The Battle of the Lighting. If you've been on my channel for any amount of time, you know the Battle of the Lighting. The Hanged Man in your advice. The Hanged Man, trying to see things from a different perspective. Yeah, it's going to... Yes, it's going to hold things up even more, but it seems like with the sun coming out twice, you want super duper ultra clarity here, okay? That's also what the Ace of Swords is about. Because, yeah, you're going to have to invest here, okay? And I feel like with investing startup costs here, you may not be ready to pull the trigger on this quite yet because of the startup costs that are associated or involved with this particular venture. The Hanged Man, please, Spirit. The Hanged Man. The Hanged Man, please, Spirit. The Hanged Man. Yeah, the Five of Swords. You don't like being in this position. Ooh, you really don't. The Page of Swords. Okay, that came out in the reverse. The Eight of Pentacles. You're not being allowed to work on something here. The Five of Swords coming out kind of in a 50-50. You know that this is for your best and highest good to take a breather, take a pause here and see things from a different perspective or gain enlightenment, but you don't like it. What you want to be doing is moving forward here and gaining clarity. Okay, the Page of Swords is about gaining information. Again, underneath the deck, the King of Swords, you're ready. You're ready in your mind. Okay, swords are all of the mind space. The King of Swords is very head over heart. Okay, in your mind, you have this all mapped out. You know exactly where you're going, exactly what to do. You're simply waiting for that. Seriously, they're giving me a starter pistol firing into the air. It's like as soon as all systems are go, you're off. Okay, the Nine of Cups toward your personal wish fulfillment. Strength. I feel like that's what you're doing right now, is having the strength to hold off. It is not easy for you, is it? Leo energy coming out here. Heavy Leo, I will say. I don't feel like this is with a person. This really does feel business related. Guys, if you're new to my channel, then you should know that this is not love only, alright? I'm not only going to cover love in these readings. This is whatever messages I leave it up to Spirit, okay? To determine what it is that needs to come through in the message. And so I don't have any control over what cards come out. Okay, I only deliver the message. Don't shoot the messenger, please. Okay, let's see here. Where are we at? The Seven of Stones. Alright, your oracle is pause. Alright, what is the pause? One of the most powerful tools when triggered or upset is to respond instead of react. This means taking a moment to choose how you will respond instead of getting lost in the cycle of reaction. At the core of this is pause. Like pressing pause on the TV remote, pausing in the midst of the storm can allow us to really examine what is going on instead of getting swept away. Our triggers and emotions might still be racing, but the mind is paused. Pausing can be extremely difficult. I'm seeing that here. Especially if what is coming up has a lot of charge behind it. Yeah, that Ace of Wands. You're ready to get going. In fact, sometimes it can feel nearly impossible. But when we can manage it, even for just a moment, we let our systems start to process what is coming up instead of being swept away in the drama of the ego. There's a huge difference between feeling and spiraling. Yeah. So I see the desire. You're managing this pretty well, because I do see that you are pausing, you are taking things slow, you're taking time out to reflect. We did see the Four of Swords earlier as well, reflection. You're not making a decision right away. I kind of feel like you're having to force yourself to pause on this decision until something has closed out. It's very important that the Two of Wands has come out in the upright, while the Two of Swords has come out in the reverse. The reason for that is that the Two of Wands indicates that a cycle still needs to be closed out before you can move forward. The Two of Swords is the fulcrum of the mind, okay? It's once one of those swords drops and you make a decision, it completely cuts out that option and you are only left with the Sword of Truth, okay? Moving forward. Okay, you have to let go of something with the Two of Swords. With the Two of Wands, there's still that opportunity to close out a cycle and to deliberate on which path you will take, okay, to start a fresh new cycle. I do see you waiting here. Even though this is something that, yeah, I feel like you don't want to do, you know it's kind of holding things up. This is a blockage. It is a blockage, but it's one that's necessary, and I do see it creating a lot of stress and anxiety here in the mind space. I can't tell you when this may occur. It feels like this is a very... a lot of these have been coming out where they'll only apply to a certain set of individuals who are going through a situation like this. Okay, take it if it resonates, leave it if it does not. But yeah, Pisces here in the Hanged Man, if this is in regards to a relationship and you already know that. Pisces here in the Hanged Man, the Emperor, Aries and Capricorn. We have the Tower, Scorpio and Aries. Leo in the Sun underneath the deck and on the table here as well. And that is it as far as majors are concerned. Earth, air, fire, and water all on the board. Alright guys, if you would take a moment and let me know how and if this resonated with you, I would be ever so grateful to know. And if you would like me to do this spread again, then be vocal about it, because I do have quite a few different spreads that I plan on examining in the coming weeks, months, what have you. Okay, and if you have any recommendations or something that you would like to see me delve into, then don't be shy about letting me know in the comments as well. Always make sure that you smash the like button, subscribe if you have not yet already, and leave me a comment down below. Even if it's an emoji, it greatly does help out the videos getting into the algorithm. Okay guys, as we grow here at Sacred Light Tarot. Alright, until we meet again, wishing you love, light, and many, many blessings.